Hello and good evening, welcome to the channel. This is Father Jack, and tonight we are flying from Augusta to, I believe it's Springfield, Homer Simpson land. And once again we're using the Toliss A340. I really love this plane. I thought I did change the livery for it, but for some reason it hasn't applied itself. For whatever reason, I don't understand why. So this airport I thought would be bigger. I thought Augusta, I thought it's not where they have the golf. So I thought the airport would be a lot bigger, but it doesn't look that way, does it? To me, it doesn't anyway. So it is. I did have a little play with it earlier, and the turning to get on the runway is quite tight. But we'll come to that when we get to it, I suppose. So let's get this thing fired up. Get batteries on. Get all the pumps turned on while I'm here. That's all them done. Put the beaker on. Try that on. Seatbelt signs on, no smoking, and on the lighties. Align the gears. I was going to do Microsoft Flight Simulator tonight, but I was having a play with it before, and I just couldn't get it set right. For whatever reason, it just wouldn't. It just wouldn't work properly for me. And plus, I don't know whether it's me or what, but whenever there's an update from Microsoft Flight Simulator, I'm just going to say MSFS, short it down. It always seems to messes with my Thrustmaster controls. So it was just, I don't know, I just kind of get it working right for whatever reason. It's just, I don't know, it's just not right. So I will do an MSFS flight at some point. I just want to make sure it's all set right. And, I'm going to speak to this guy or watch this guy's videos. See what I'm doing wrong. Because the brand new freeware that's come out for that, for the pushback, and it's basically like better pushback I use for X-Plane. So I really wanted to show that, but it's number here, can't I? 0451. That'll do. Switch it on. Something else is set down here, is there? All that's set, all that's done. Right, let's go load the map tube. For some reason, this always sets itself to on. I don't know why. If somebody knows why, please let me know, because it's really bugging us. So KAGS / KSPI to Springfield GG 09. How many passengers we got on? 354. Cost index is 27. The cruising is 34,000. Top good. Flight plan from KAGS, we're leaving 35, if I remember right. Let me just get this sim brief up. Oh, wrong. I'm going to be doing that, I'm an idiot. There we go. That one there. So let's insert that. For arrival, it's runway 4. There's no thingamajigs. So this came up before, so you get rid of that. So from there, you need to go to RDB, DB, unique. Come on. Come on. Why didn't that work? RDB D. I had this problem before this. So having it, is it? X. Why is this not working? Oh, now it works. So from there, we'll go away there. J99. That takes us to Ryan's. Can I put that in? Test switch, folks. Nope, didn't like it. So from Ryan's we go to SPI. That one. What's this? I need to clear that one. Clear that. This isn't, let's come with all this. Right, so from Ryan's, We go to SPI. Let's just check, make sure there's no discontinuities. That all looks hunky-dory to me. Right, so we've got 354 passengers. Wish you could just show a drop-down box so you could just put the exact numbers in. It's really... You can never get it exactly where you want it. That's close enough. Block fuel is 196. So change that to 197. See, it jumps massively. Now that's close enough. Fuel rate is 219. That'll do. I'm not going to mess about too much with that. So 139. Uh, 150. That seems awfully low. Takeoff speed. 61. Flaps. Flex the temperature 53. What I had a problem with earlier when I was doing this, for some reason I couldn't get onto the editor. Oh, now it lets me in. Wouldn't do that before. Two, 1. Slash Chevalier and 19. Look at that. There we go, that's what, get rid of this. Performance. I always feel this in the beginning of every flight. I don't know why. I should do it mid-flight, but I like to be prepared, to say the least. Temperature was 11, if I remember right. Winds were 220/7 knots. And decision height was 200, if I remember right. Correctamundo. So that's all that's set up. That's all that's set up. So we're now ready for pushy back, I think. Just get rid of that. Yeah, that's all done, to be honest. So let's arrange for the pushy back. Yeah, it's close enough, isn't it? It's a bit off, but get rid of that.
Round to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
I sure will, bud. Right, all that's on, we'll have that on. Put the APU on. And that's all is good to go, I think. Let's get the ground handling to drive away. That's them driving away.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Good, 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 good. Here it comes. Drive to the building like you usually do. Oh. There we go, all set. I think I've, you only feel like you've done something wrong. Oh, that's on. Oh, that's on. Yeah, bleeds on. Oh, that's dunny. Just feels like I've done something wrong. I'm missing something.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Connect away, my son. Connect away. That's set. I always pop this box up so I can see what speed I'm going at. What I do is use the camera.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Thank you very much. There's engine 4 lit up. There we go, spool it up now. I'll put the camera on to because that turn at the top is quite tough. Joystick, wouldn't it? I'm such a messy bastard. Engine 3. Flaps to 1. Set it off. So engines 3 and 4 are spooling up nicely. So let's fire off number 2. There you go, start to spool up. Lovely jubbly. So this flight's about an hour and a half, roughly. So let's kick off number 1.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
So that's how you put your battery on. There you go, part brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Still not getting it over further enough. But not to worry. Not to worry. Worst things happen at sea. Disconnect it.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
I'm certainly going to try to. There it goes. So wait for his hand signal, then we'll do a runner. There we go, give him the thumbs up. So let's put this to taxi, get the nav lights on, the wing lights on, strobes on. Let's check these engines. Yep, they all look hunky-dory to me. So get the APU turned off. And that's us all good to go, methinks. So release the party brakes. And we'll head off up. Can I pop? Doesn't like when you pop it out, does it? Just get the wheel lined up with the centre line of the taxiway. We should be all good to go, methinks. It's a big bloody plane, is this? I don't know what the quality is like on the stream for this camera. So there we go, nice and lined up. Whoop. So it's a short wee taxiway to runway. It's this bend at the top, which is a bit of a bugger. Good off it. There we go, button line again. So yes, I go to Springfield, go and say Homer Simpson and Marge and Bart and Lisa and Christ, what's her baby? Maggie. I always forget her name. But from what I've heard, the new series, or the newer series of, excuse me, The Simpsons, it's rubbish apparently. That's what I've heard, whether it's true or not, I don't know. But anyway. Turned too early. This is the hard bit, is this, the curve. just turn, you big bugger here. Be a nightmare, this plane to turn. Let's just brake it here for a bit and get the lights turned on. Right. So we need that on. That on, set takeoffs. And we'll soon be up in the air. That's a nice quiet boring flight to Springfield. Oh, Homer's got the kettle on. Oh. Let's break it there a sec. I'll get this camera turned off. Thank you very much. Right. Brakes off, spool the engines up. I'll go there. Which about. There you go, there you go, there you go. We have to set the line there. So I wasn't paying attention. What's going on? Let's raise it up. Quick, 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 quick. Gear up. Is it too early to throw this bugger on? See if it whinges. Nope, it hasn't whinged. Thank God for that. So that is it. That is us done. Take off the flaps. And then I can climb even further. Speed up a bit. And that is it really. Who said this flying lot is hard work? What I like to do, clear that. The flight plan on this side. I like to put performance on this side. Get the map up. What are you whinging about now? speed 250 knots. We're doing 250. Stop whinging. Brakes hot. Don't know how the brakes on. Slow brakes on. What's the matter with you? I don't know why that's complaining. I don't know why that is complaining. I really don't. So once we hit 10,000, we'll turn these landing lights off. There we go. Whoop. Go back to that. Get rid of that. They still complain about the brake. Brake's hot. But the nuts are even on. Gears up. Spoiler's not armed. Flaps are up. So I don't know why it's complaining. Let's try and work it out. Brakes hot. Maximum speed 250 knots. If 30 on for cool. Oh well, they must have overheated for some reason. But L/G's on for cool. Do I have to turn that on? Does it do it itself? I think they're all. I don't know why it's saying that. Oh, is that DN not on? LG down for DN for cool. I don't know why it's saying that, folks. I really don't. But anyway, it's not stopping me from flying. So yes, I'm using active sky, like I usually do. I've had to turn off XP realistic. 'Cause I need to play about the settings for that thing, because it's just too violent. Too pretty violent. So I've had to turn them off. So yes, I do like active sky. The clouds are why is that? What's that? Thank you. Somehow I'll get rid of that. It's really bugging us. Brakes hot. I don't know how you turn them off. Oh, gears up. Why's it come up with the wheel? Oh, it's supposed to be orange. So I wonder if I've got a problem with the wheels. Me thinks. They're not cooling down, are they? I honestly don't know why they're not cooling down. I don't know what LG ... the end for cool means. But looking at this, these top numbers here, which are, so 1, 2, these 4 wheels here, right hand side, temps are a bit hot, I think, but we'll monitor that as we go along. There's not a lot you can do about it. Well, I can't anyway. I'm not a pilot, so yeah. So assume you're reaching cruise altitude, and that's us done, really. Must be a setting somewhere. I've got rid of it. Click the clear button. I wonder why that was saying it was hot when there weren't. Really strange. But anyway, that's soon be coming up to 34,000. And then it's just plain sailing from now on. Just check to make sure I've got my bloody mic on. I have. So there's nothing left to see, really. I'll have to speak to my on my Discord. There's a real life pilot, and he flies Airbuses all the time, from the 320s all the way up to the 380s. Really clever chap, really nice guy. So I'll speak to him and see what that error was or that message meant. But he's really busy, so half the time he's up in the air. The rest of the time he likes to chill out at home with the wife and children, which I don't blame him, poor man. Gets pulled from pillar to post, that guy. So now it's just a straight route to Springfield. Where's it on that map? Let me say Springfield. So I can't see it, not yet anyway. I think it's up this way somewhere. So that's us at 34,000. So now I can change, like as I said before, I like to get things well prepared in advance. Hello, Glenn Brixie, how are you? Jello. We're flying to Homer Simpson country tonight, so we're off to Springfield to say the nutter. Can't even see Springfield on the friggin' map. Anyway. So what are you streaming tonight, Glenn? Yeah, what's new? Nothing's new. Yeah, I'm a bit tired actually because I've been doing a lot of I did quite a bit of housework today, which I've been putting off for a week or a few good days. And I try to do stuff in the garden, so it's kind of tired us out. So oh, you're still waiting up. Christ. That's a bit late for you. Or is it still early for you? I don't know what time it is in New Zealand. I was trying to think today if games that you've done in the past that you haven't done for a long time. Trying to think. I've got no coffee yet. With the jug to boil. Yeah, it's... Say Springfield yet? Oh, it's 7:30 in the morning for you. Ah, right. Should be still half asleep, you're right, yeah. It's, still trying to think of what games you've done in the past that you haven't done for a long, long time. Oh, you haven't done that that PC build simulator, I think, for a while. Or did you get bored with that? What else have you done? When Springfield coming to view? Well, there's Nashville. Well, the country and western singers come from. Oh, Shelby. Is that where the guy who made the Ford GT? Shelby. Well, I wonder. Yeah, I've been trying to think of what you've done. It's a PC build simulator thing. Birmingham. Yeah, I'll have to go on your channel and have a look through the videos and say, oh, we haven't done that for a long time. I don't annoy you. Barks. Right. Which games did annoy you? So, you haven't done that casino one for a while as well, or did you get bored of that one as well? Look at where British Springfield is on this bloody map. Yeah. So there's a town, Shelby there. I just put two and two together and got 25, I suppose. Oh, when I did this flight earlier just as a test, and one of the town names came up, and I thought you couldn't, but well, you couldn't, I'm trying to think the expression, you wouldn't believe it when you say it. I just laughed when I seen it. I really did. Everything's all hunky-dory, boring. Let's get fuel. Go. Boring. Flight sims coming. Yeah, Sim Casino, that's the jobby. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through on your channel, and I'll wait for this name to come up. This tower just made me laugh. See which ones you haven't done for a long time. Springfield, that. Yeah, because they were quite quick. The sim casino days were quite on the ball, weren't they? When you were pointing out certain stuff that was seemed to be got fixed or changed or reworked or whatever. I don't think this map's pretty set up properly. And I know at some point I will get my bloody track IR working with this lot. It was the last thing I freaking do. Come on, Springfield, where the hell are you? Oh, yeah, here somewhere. There it is up there. Right. There is a town, I'm sure of it. Where'd it go? Oh, I can't find it now. There was a town that was just so funny. I didn't know how all this. Oh. That's what's got tutorials in there. Alright. I've never really looked through all of this stuff. I didn't know Wreckfest had a story mode. Oh yes, it does, doesn't it? We have to go through the career mode thingamajig. Should I turn the seatbelt signs off? There we go. So no, I'm not using any of the because I usually use, what else do I usually use for this stuff? What else I use for I can't remember what it was now. To get, oh yeah. Oh yeah, we've got the two cars, haven't you? So yeah, they're going to have to do a lot of grinding to get the rest of the cars opened up. Yeah, I do. Right, so here. So we've got 200 odd miles before we could drop the plane down. So I don't understand why people say, oh, this is boring and all that sort of malarkey. Which I suppose is right, I suppose, but it's what I like doing. It's one of my faves. But I have, I will be, hopefully within the next month or so, doing a Gold Rush stream. Because I've done quite a bit of it out the first claim anyway. And I've made enough money to buy the next claim along, which was what, 1.2 million. So I bought that outright. So I just need to dig out the rest of the claim on the old Arnold claim, dig the rest of that out, get it washed through, and then move all the kit to my new claim. So I'll probably stream the final cleanup, see how much I'll make off that, and then move things to the new claim and set all up my GF5 wash plant again. So we're still haven't installed that thing I then be what to install. Yeah, I like doing me flight sims. I like doing me what else do I do? Flight sims, me Gold Rush, me Escape Pacific. I love that game a bit, but sometimes it can be so freaking annoying. But I will persevere with it because that's one of my fave. Yeah, it's. I like doing my flight sims. I actually started enjoying doing bus driving as well, the OMSI stuff, which surprised the shit out of me because I didn't think I'd enjoy it. What else to? Yeah, but flight sim, I prefer out the two. I prefer X-Plane. Why is the throttle and bat? Why are they throttling back there? Playing games for high views would not make you happy. Yeah, exactly, Glenn. I never do this for high views. I would never. Somebody said to me a while back, I didn't realise you could buy freaking views. I don't know. Maybe because I'm going too fast. I don't know. So I usually take it slow, but there's a couple of things. I don't know there's been an update or it's what, but I don't know. There's something. So I had a, but I did. Excuse me. I did this test flight earlier on today, and there's a few problems then. But see, even now I can hear me head forwards. It sounds like the engines are spooling down. I don't know, just something seems not right. I honestly, you could do that. Why would somebody do that? Is that to boost their channel or whatever? Why does it keep feeling like the engines are spooling down? No, they're not. Once you look at those channels and they stop buying, that drop in views would be depressing. To expect that many. If I get 3 views, I'm happy. I'm a simple lad. It's simple man, simple things, please, simple minds, I suppose, or simple, I can't remember the freaking expression. Why is that on there? Oh, is that the radar, weather radar? Because that's the terrain, which is fair enough. So what's this? This must be, oh, you can't have both on at once. Obviously not, so I presume this is bad weather. Off to our right. Oh, looks alright to me. Oh, I didn't know you could. See, I don't go into stuff like that too much, as this really. It doesn't bother me. If people want to watch it, they'll watch it. If they don't, they can fuck off. Simple as. I don't really give a shit. Well, Deadbeat Gaming, how are you, sir? It's a shame you couldn't have the train and the weather on at the same time. It seems like you just have one or the other. Which is a shame, but so yes, we're flying to Homer Simpson. I hope it's got the freaking kettle on. There was a town up there. It's near Thomas Town. It was just, oh, the name just tickled me. Let's play that what's over there. I still can't see it. Where the hell is it? There's Springfield. There it is. Have you ever... Well, Bocadara, hasn't it? I know, I'm just like to freaking have it on doing it. Paid your money, I want the freaking... Right, where was that town again? Where the freaking has Springfield gone? Anyway, there it is. Can you see it? Bald knob. When I first seen that today, I pissed myself laughing. Thought, who the hell would come up with a name like Bald Knob as a freaking town name? It's absolutely unfriggin' believable. Oh, it made me laugh so. And Buffalo, there's another one. There's another one I've just noticed. Buffalo Knob. He says, who invents these names, for fuck's sake? Hannibal, is that where Hannibal Lecter lives? Oh, I'm going to have a good look round now. Oh, oh, Christ, who thinks of these freaking names? God, I remember watching an episode of Top Gear a long time. I think it's still on bloody YouTube. And they were driving through Germany, I think it was, or Belgium or Holland, or freaking somewhere. And some of the names of these towns were just unbelievable. Foreplay was one town, and anyway, let's not get too sidetracked for that crap. Wow, how did that go down, Glenn? Oh dear. I bet he was not impressed. Oh. Oh dear. What am I doing? What am I looking for? So we are 200 miles from top descent. It's you haven't streamed for a while though. Oh, sorry, I was thinking of bloody sorry, I was glad sorry. When you streamed ATS, it's real fun. Oh, you haven't streamed that for a while actually, ATS. It's yeah, I'm sure there's an episode of Top Gear where I'm sure they were in Germany, and some of the friggin' names, Jesus Christ, was like Foreplay and Cum and Tits or whatever, and oh hey, it was just how they lived, didn't laugh, and oh, it's unbelievable. Well, at least most of your way is working. The only something that I can't get to work. I've never been able to get to work as a freaking landing rate, but I'm not fussed about that, so yeah, I know that's why I don't stream it. So I know I was watching Oddball last night. How he does it, unless he's got his monitor in a certain place where he can just move his eyes and read. But even then, it's still hard to read chat and drive at the same freaking time. But anyway, so is that Ryan? What happens if I increase? Brings the weather slow. So we've got some bad weather off to our right, apparently. Unless it's slower down, I presume. The turn-in for this bloody Springfield airport is a shitter as well. So you turn in and go left, do a loopy thing, come back right, and then line up for the runway. Oh, I didn't know I could do that, but does that cost you money though, Glenn? The robbing bastards. Or is it free? Too complicated for me to set that shite up. Christ. Right, I'm just going for a pee, chaps. I'll be back in a sec. I'm back, chaps. I'll tell you what, never get old. The older it gets, the harder and longer it takes to have a pee. No, tick a checkbox. But as Tim pointed out, it can be annoying. He spammed me to make a point. Oh. I'll try it. I'll do an ETS or an ETS stream one night. I'll give it a try. One can only but try. An idiot. But we're soon approaching the top of descent by the little tick. And I've just been downstairs. I've got no friggin' snacks in the house. Well, pissed off. I hate freaking not having snacks. I love me snacks. I'm just trying to see any stupid names. How would you pronounce that? What? P-A-D-U-C-A-H. Pilot Rock. Bowling Green. Is there a town called Bowling Green? Are they having a laugh? What? I can't pronounce that. Williams Hill. That's a betting bloody company. I've read that bit. Pilot Rock, Bowling Green, Evansville, Frankfurt. Where do these names come from? It's just freaking bull. Was that Stimia? I can't even. What? Murfreesboro. What? Oh, for fuck's sake, these names are just unreal. Fluorescent. Freaking light bulbs, aren't they? Fluorescent tubes. Oh dear. You've got to laugh, haven't you? Oh, I end up crying. So we'll go and see Homer. Right, it's still bad weather off to the right. Ah, freaking can't see it. Must be below it. So next time I stream X-Plane, I think I'll have the full gubbins, me bloody for the voices and all that malarkey. Time's it. Oh, it's 9:20. Wow. So yeah, I know people say this is boring, but I don't care. It's let's put the seatbelt signs back on. It's bad weather about. So yes, I haven't done many flights in the States. I've done lots in Europe, quite a few in Australia. in New Zealand, well, from Australia to New Zealand, back a few times. I haven't done any in Asia, I don't think. But I think we'll scout about America for a while. And then I wish it was an A380 4X plane. I would really love to say that. So I know there was one in the pipeline. Toliss were going to develop one, but I might goggle that later, see if it's still in the pipeline. House flipper. Oh, right, you're going to do house flipper today. That cost one, wow. There's some really strange window frames and shower frames, and it's a really strange place. I wonder how much you're going to sell that one for. I hope you make a profit on it. It's I'm trying to think where it reminds me of it's set. They're not that far from Springfield. Actually, I gotta finish that because I know what you're like. You like tinkering the houses and such stuff. It's, I can't. I'm still waiting for that They Were Here game to come out. I really, really want that game. The demo that he showed us was unfreaking believable. Scared the crap out of me. Oh, that's a bit 10k. I suppose it's better than kicking it tits, I suppose. Yeah, folks, so check out Glenn Bixby's channel. Just some great indie games. Some of them are not so good, even Glenn will admit that, but there is the odd one or two that he comes up with. Yeah, I know it's said this year it's going to get released, but I'd love to know when. No, Glenn's just some great indie games. You know, good laugh on his stream. Glenn be a gamer, I haven't seen him stream for a while actually. So I'll check that guy's channels out. Do a lot more streaming and video recording than what I do. Nah, I don't think it's an actual date either, Glenn, to be honest. But it'd be interesting to see on how much it's going to cost as well. If they're going to charge an arm and a leg for it, I'll just watch other people do it. So I'm getting a bit tight-fisted as I'm getting older. Not far to go before we start dropping this bloody big bird. I wish that why that didn't. It's one of my favourite views. That one. Oh, Shift 5 was flyby type thing. It's a Shift 2. That's a Shift 2. I love that. Hey! Looks like it's flying at a weird angle. Yeah, I'm wondering what that and Pets DLC will cost. Pets DLC. What's Pets DLC for? What's a Pets DLC for, Glenn? How close are we? Say we're not that far from Springfield, really. Why is it? There's two towns called Springfield. Jesus Christ. Anyway. If I win the lottery tonight, Glenn, I'll buy it for you. It's the chances of winning the lottery are friggin' null. Oh, for the house flipper. All right. I wouldn't have it. There's no indications of what price it would be. Be weird to have pets on house flipper, especially if you're repainting it or doing whatever. Be weird. It's 4 Springfields. Wow. You want a New York, bloody hell. And these American people got no imagination. I always forget to turn that on. Bit late in the day to turn it on now, but I always forget to turn the clock on. Yeah, 40 minutes ago before we drop it down. It's 4 plus brief. These people got no imagination with names. And scanning the flight deck and there's nothing going on. And one of the reasons why I like doing my flight sims is you can read the chat and have a bit of a laugh and a giggle. Oh, there's a thing for you, Glenn. I was talking to, I don't know if it was a dev or not for Scale Pacific. But I was having a good whinge about stuff when you're streaming and not working and all that sort of stuff. Or things happening and things. And he says they might set up a profile just for streamers. So how that would work, I don't know. But that was like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago when he mentioned it. And I haven't seen anything yet. But that thing I thought would fix, remember when you first started streaming it and you were flying up in the air when you were creating a raft, I can't remember what bit you were creating, you were doing something and it just shot you like 300 meters into the air and stuff. I thought they brought out a fix to get rid of that. No, they haven't. I was doing something the other day with it and exactly the same thing happened. I was trying to put something on a raft and the next thing I knew I was like 40-50 foot in the air. The crate I was trying to attach to the raft that flew up into the air, totally lost it. So I had a good bitch on the Discord, and one of the devs DM'd us, and he says, "They'll try and get it back." I says, "Look, at the end of the day, I didn't save it, so I just have to go back to my last save and redo it all." So he says, "Send a bug report." I says, "Well, I have." So I send at least 3 bug reports for that game every day. There's something not right with it. It's like today when I was playing it, I was picking up some banana leaves, and you could see it was a big square in the middle of the banana leaf. You could see right through it. I thought the clipping is absolutely terrible, so I sent that bug report in, plus a couple of others. I got to be well pissed at me for sending all these bug reports in, but that's what it's there for. Right, so we should be dropping this plane down soon, because we're not far off Springy Field. I'd love to get my track IR working perfectly with this. I really would. Yeah, I think there's only 2 or 3 devs working on it, and yeah, it's got loads of potential, that game, and I think they do what a lot of games, I think you mentioned it the other night, where devs just want to get the game out there instead of getting it like 95% complete and then putting it out and see what bugs come back. When I worked in the IT industry, there was one contract I was working on, and the contract was worth, not to me personally, but to the company, the contract was worth about 6-7 million, if not more. And I was brought in to project manage the rollout of the new kit stuff. And I physically, well, I didn't physically, but I went to a meeting with the big IT chief director, Jobby, and a few of these bloody brown-nosed arseholes had a nerve. Had a big meeting, and towards the end of the meeting he looked at me and he says, "You're rather quiet." And I just piped up after that. I says, "Look," I says, "at the end of the day, you're going to roll this crap out." The testing has gone really badly, and if I had my way, I would stop the bloody project. Simple as that. And after the meeting, he pulled me to one side and he says, "Do you want to stop the project?" I says, "Yeah, I do." If you don't go through the I've got the person that was in charge of the test, the contract that was in charge of it all, I got them sacked because they were shit. I took the test on myself. I took a bit of kit to one of the areas that was going to get deployed to. I sat down with the end user. I says, "Right, this is your new system. Test it now, and I will sit with you. You tell me what's wrong with it." And like half a freaking folder later, I was still freaking writing. I was going through reams of paper, just writing all the bugs. I went back and seen the IT director, and I says, right, so the report on his desk, I says, that's your freaking problem. I says, your permanent employees have told you this works. Read that report and it fucking doesn't work. If you don't do your tests prior, you're fucked. You really are. But anyway, there's my bitch for the night. Finding that a lot lately. Yeah, exactly, Glenn. It's and the problem with game devs, I think, is they'll create a game that's probably spend God knows how many years or months or whatever doing it, and they'll get testers in, but they test it in-house. They don't, it's very rare they invite testers or people to play the game around the world, like end user type people, like say BU for example, and we will instantly know when something's wrong with it, or it's not performing in the right way, or all that sort of stuff. I like developers who want a great game, even if like Crossroads in. We haven't done that for a while. Means completely rebuilding it from scratch. We hired the game engine builder to help us fix the what? I can't pronounce that word again. Anniversary edition update. Is that it's supposed to say anniversary? Ah, pass. Yeah, game devs just want to get their freaking game out there and try and earn money off it. It kind of defeats the object, I think. Yeah, testers again, they don't test it as the end user would test it, like the way you would test a game or play a game, or the way I play a game. We have different styles of play, and we would come up with different bloody bugs, and it's very rare you see game companies or game devs who will go to the outside. I know they have closed betas and all that bollocks, but anyway, there's my bitch for the night. Same as that Railroads Online thing. I really like that game, but they said, oh, the new splines update will be out within 2 weeks. And how many weeks ago was that? It's, you shouldn't say things are going to be out within a couple of weeks when they're freaking clearly not. Oh, it just annoys me. You fucking me. You got me on my freaking high horse now, haven't you? It's, yeah. Because I've been working on a game for the last 10 freaking years. I keep getting to a point and saying this is shite and redoing it, and it's... Yeah, you do, Glenn, exactly. You need to freaking play a game for real, not in-house in your own little freaking machine. You know it works great, and when you send it out there, people just go, oh yeah, we'll try it, and you come with all sorts of bugs, and that shouldn't happen, this shouldn't happen. And when you go back to the devs with that, it's like, oh well, it works perfectly for me. Yeah, because you're a fucking arsehole. Of course it's going to work perfectly for you. You're not going to admit that it doesn't work, you knobhead. Oh, it fucking pisses me off. But so that's the other thing that gets you. It's in the delay we scored due to the new train models. The train models shouldn't have anything to do with the splines, because the same freaking track, same width of the track. So what's that got to do with fucking train models? Jack shit. It really has. It's... Anyway. Yeah, if trains are getting redone, yeah, great. But that doesn't affect the bloody width of the track, does it? No, I don't think it does. What's the, it's a 22.6. Well, on the right bitch, isn't it? That's what else do I need to set for that? Freaking, I'm lost now. How far away are we? No, so freaking miles away. No, it just annoys me with freaking devs sometimes. It's, right, let's that on. Yeah, no, yeah. Then at the end of the day, the track's still the same fucking width. So why don't you just have the trains they've got and then just introduce new ones as they go along? I just don't understand the reasoning behind that. Just baffles the shit. Anyway, there's my bitch for the night. I'm sorry. All right, winch. All right. But surely, well, there's a point. The dev who designed them trains might want copyright or whatever, but surely another dev that designed his own train to test his part of the frigging track out. Anyway, don't get me started, Ben. I'm in a nice chilled mood. I'm going through the clouds. It's right, where the friggin' hell am I? 12,000. Let me concentrate. Concentrate my arse. I'm gonna crash and burn, I think. Forgot what I was doing now. I'm such a rut. Clouds thinning a bit. Yeah, it might be good. It might be copyright ownership, but you would have thought one of the other devs would have his own train model and test stuff. No, well, it's what am I looking for? Father Jack, what the fuck you doing, you knob? More strange town names. No, it's not really, is it? The freaking hell's the plane gone now? There it is. There he is. All right. About your superior knowledge, but it's, I wish people wouldn't promise things and have to freaking go back, and it really fucking pisses me off. I'll give a good enough valid reason. And you get a freaking arsey shit, you freaking wicks on that freaking Discord when you ask a question, freaking say, oh, you're a bit of a dumb fuck, are you? Yeah, piss off, you prick. Sorry, but I hate arsey people on freaking Discords. I can't remember how much I paid for Railroads Online. Oh, did you look at that? The DM I sent you. I can't remember what freaking game it was for now. Oh, Red Redemption 2. To get a Steam key off CD keys, it's a damn sight freaking cheaper than buying from Steam or Humble Bundle. Probably the Humble Bundle, whatever that freaking called. Yeah, he spoke a lot of return, that idiot. Saying, oh, we're going to do it in a couple of weeks, and people are freaking... Yeah. I need to concentrate, don't I? Yeah, it's musicians that probably on drugs. Oh dear. Well, I've had a right bitch tonight, haven't I? Wow, it's not like me to use bitch on a stream. God, my body's fucked up. So, we're having a let. So we'll hang a left here, you go around, turn back round on yourself, and then land into Springfield. What's the weather like, folks, outside? It's an i7 processor. Yeah, it's an i7 processor, or equivalent, I think. But I have an i3 processor, and it ran on an i3 processor when I used to do it. But I got annoyed with Red Dead, because you can do it in, what's it called again? I forget the name. Roleplay mode, and you can join the roleplay group, and you obviously act out stuff. And when I was asking them questions, like, well, just do that, and it works. I was going, well, fuck, show us or tell us. Don't just say, do that. Fuck off, you prick. Ooh, I'm having a right bitch. Ooh, sorry. And yes, I swear a lot of my streams, I don't give a shit. It's not meant for kids, so if you don't like it, you know where the door is. That's all I'm saying. So if your process runs speeds of 2,600, yeah, I know what. They say the game needs this kind of spec to run, but if your spec is a lot less and still runs, what on about? Are they in cahoots with the technology companies to get you to spend money? That's the way I look at things. Bastards. Bloody Bill Gates and his mates. They're all freaking in cahoots with each other. It's crap when you can't see inside, isn't it? Well, that's just a mod. So what process have we actually got? I should be really concentrating what I'm bloody doing, shouldn't I? So it's going to swing a right round and then fly straight in, hopefully. Well, it's cloudy up here, so I don't know what the clouds like on the ground. Well, the weather's like ground level anyway. So pretty drop the speed down rather quick. Let's get the approach freaking things shoved on, and that. What?
2,500.
Oh, get rid of that shite. Get some flaps down. So we need to slow down this bugger. It's a bitch to slow down and turn. Brakes. Get the speed down a bit. So it's supposed to be down to 160. Stick a little bit of flap on. That's the flap spool. Put landing gear down as well, eh? Why not? On the speed brakes. See if this works today. Brakes are low. It's working today by the looks of it. Sometimes that bloody clicks back in. Whatever reason. So nope, I can't see jack shit in front of us. So pick the localizer up. So the runway will be over that way somewhere, and a slow cloud. I can't see jack. So Father Jack can't see jack. The flaps are full, gears down, speed brakes armed, and the auto brake set to a low. Just hope the freaking runway is long enough. Freaking homers in the bloody rivals round for a cup of tea or beer. So the airport should be directly in front of me. I can't see jack shit. What's with this weather? Well, this isn't going to be good. So once we get to Husk KK, roughly we should pick up the glide slope with a bit of luck. Because there's the freaking runway in front of her. Yeah, I'm yawning already. Just before I bloody watch Glenn Bix's stream of freaking yawning. Wow. And that's not picking the glide slope up. Come on, pick the flicker up, man, you little shit. And it's going to be a go around. Oh, it's picked it up. There we go. So hopefully we'll drop down below this cloud level and land. Hopefully, that's the plan. That's on. So I'm just worried about all this freaking cloud because I can't see jack it. You must scroll in the freaking zoom in to zoom out. I can't see jack. So is my real life my real life pilot guru said, trust your instruments.
1,000.
When you're in thick clouds and you can't see anything around you, just go with the instruments. They're there. Yeah, you're a freaking real life pilot. I'm freaking not. You know what you're freaking doing. I don't. Are you going to thin out cloud? For God's sake. It's... This cloud level can't... Oops. Starting to thin by the looks of it. See a bit of groundish.
500.
Oh dear. Let me see. I can't even see the freaking runway.
500.
Wow, this is going to be a bit iffy.
300.
Are you going to thin out? Are you going to thin out cloud or what?
200.
Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. It's starting to thin out, but oh, there's a runway there right in front of us.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Retard.
A bad landing. There we go. We're down. Speed them up. Flaps up. Thrusters off. And roll it out. Oh, there's a turn off here somewhere. Oh, maybe. Oh, there it is at the end. Right, let's just get off here. Wow, what a shitty friggin' airport. Oh, mate, you need to do something at your friggin' airport. I'm on the friggin' grass. Well on the grass. Maybe I should put the brakes a bit friggin' higher. Anyway. We're down. There we go. I can't see jack shit. I don't know where the frickin' part of the plane. Nice landing. It's freaking shite. Turn that off. Oh, in. Speed up your ship. There we go. I don't know where to park the plane. Wow, I don't think this frickin' airport was meant for big planes. I don't know, shall we look outside? It would help if I was in the right friggin' area, wouldn't it? Instead of frickin' going down a frickin' path. If I had to pick between X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator, I think I would pick X-Plane every time. Yes, I know Microsoft Flight Simulator looks really pretty and good, but for me it just doesn't do it. How the hell? They're really tight friggin' turnarounds. I have to go in the friggin' grass. Throw this fancy bit. And we'll just dump it over there. Trying to avoid this friggin' plane. Yeah, I don't think this airport was built for a friggin' A340. Methinks not. Let's just pop it in here. Don't care where I park, just get the frickin' thing parked. There we go, we'll just dump it there. Jump back in the cabin, switch your engines off, and that is us done. I know it was a shitty bit of parking, but I don't care. So thank you, Glenn Bixie, for turning up. Thank you for Glenby Gaming for popping in for a while. The next stream I'm not sure I'm going to do. I'll decide when I get up in the morning. But that is me done. Glenn Bixie will be streaming roughly at 20 minutes UK time. So I shall see you on his stream. Bye for now.